Hello, my darlings. Welcome back. It's Dion Dean. I'm so excited to be here with you again. This haul is going to be from the Plato's Closet 90% off sale. And I will say this. I had an epiphany this weekend. And it wasn't really epiphany. It's something that I've always kind of felt. And maybe that's why I'm seeing more. Excuse me. Because I am feeling this way. I've gone, I've been pretty thrifty this week, and so, I went to a few thrift stores, and then yesterday at Plato's Closet, and I'm seeing there's a battle between being a reseller and being a consumer, and let me quantify that. So last week when I went thrifting, they had like a red, white, and blue sticker sale off of at World Thrift. If you follow me on Instagram at IamDionDean, you saw me at the sale, and I have a few pieces to show you. But I saw a lot of people in there trying on clothes. I saw a lot of parents in there buying clothes for their children. I saw a lot of women buying, summer and fall clothes for their daughters. I saw a lot of daughters trying on clothes in the aisles and in the fitting rooms and by the mirrors. And so as the reseller part of me could not warrant going in and grabbing all of the red, white, and blue stickers for resale, because I know that there are families that depend on those sales to clothe themselves for jobs and to clothe their children. You guys know that's one of the main reasons I started this channel, was to show you as a professional woman, as a professional man, how you can build a wardrobe from the thrift store. So I'm very cognizant of that as a reseller. I'm out there to find the good goods. I'm out there to flip clothes. Reselling is a part of my business, of the Style by Dion Dean business. I'm a stylist, but I've always had an eBay store, just launched Poshmark. But I'm always cognizant that when you are thrifting and when you are buying for resale, that, there are people that are buying those clothes because that's the only option for them money-wise, okay? I myself cannot go out and put together a full wardrobe of Saks Fifth Avenue and Neiman Marcus. Now, I do shop my Saks and my Neiman's, but that's mainly for like shoes and handbags. But clothing-wise, there is a fine line. So yesterday, I say all that to say, I'm sorry, there's somebody mowing their lawn, so you're going to hear the blower and stuff. Yesterday I was cognizant of that as well. Plato's Closet is a store that services that teen customer, that teen woman, or that early 20s professional. And I shouldn't even say that, because they have some BCBG, they have some Lafayette 140, they have some upper, some brands that are for the professional woman. But I say that to say, yesterday when I went to a sale here, I did see women with their daughters getting clothes for school. And there were women in there with their, 4 or 5 children, and it may not have been their children, could have been their nieces, their nephews. I did see some young men in there that are buying clothes for their wardrobe. So now let me not lie to you. I did get pieces, but I got pieces. I was very thoughtful in picking what I picked. I picked up, I think, maybe 10 or 15 pieces for my store, but these were items that I got for my customers and I got for my Poshmark customers. I do call them my customers and my clients, but I was very cognizant not to hoard and not to overbuy, because there are individuals that depend on these sales to clothe their families. So, yeah, I'm getting more like that. I think the reason that I created this channel was to show you how to be styled like me and how I style myself on a budget. So I myself, I'm dependent on these sales too. Who wants to spend, $100 or $50 or, these stores are going crazy, $30 on an item? I want to wait for 90% off too, right? And so you'll see that with a few of the pieces, because I did buy some pieces for myself. So that's 4 minutes in, but let me know your comments below. As thrifters and as resellers, like, how do you feel? Because I know there's a lot of anger out there to the reseller, especially in smaller cities. I've been blessed to resell in Dallas and Chicago and now in South Florida, where there's so much. But there's still, when you go to a sale and like resellers grab racks and racks of items, even myself, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'll go in, you guys have seen me thrift with my shop with me. I'm very selective on what I get. So leave your comments below. Don't leave any hate for any resellers. So there's no hate coming from me. But I was just not even a but, because a but cancels out whatever you put before the but. I don't have any hate for resellers. I'm going to say for myself, I'm becoming very aware that there are people out there that are dependent on these sales to clothe their family members. All right, so enough of the public service. So here we have a pair of pinstripe capri pants. And don't worry, guys, I will be getting my backdrop together very soon. Don't worry. So I'll be able to hold these out for you. But for right now, I just feel like being on my couch. We're family, okay? I'm not getting off the couch. So here's some pinstripe pants. And these were $12 and 90% off. Okay. And I got this Zara knit. And that's another thing. With South Florida, anything that's like a knit sweatwear, not sweatwear, sweater, stuff like that, these are all, 90% off because nobody's really buying it. So a lot of the stuff nobody was even looking at because they're like, it's too hot for that. So here's the Zara knit sweater. I got this Free People dress. Isn't that pretty? And I don't know who's wearing their midsection out at work. But it is a beautiful, excuse me, it's a beautiful dress. And it, of course, is Free People. And it was $16 and 90% off. And so if you are, I would say this also, if you're a reseller, you have to decide what kind of reseller you are. I love Instagram and watching all my luxury resellers and all my high brand resellers. I just, that's what I like. That's what I like. I like to go in there and find the good goods, not the basics, right? But that's just how that's just me. That's because just how I like to dress. So whenever I find something fashionable like these BCBG shorts, isn't this cool? With the leather in the front, I thought that was so neat. And I think this is like a 10 or something. It's an 8. And so, when I'm looking for items for resale, I'm looking for items that I would want in my own closet. And so this detail is absolutely stunning. So I got this. And then I got this pair of shorts. Now my phone is going off. What is that? So I got this pair of shorts. This is Forever 21. And if you follow me on Instagram at IamDionDean, you know that I launched a second Poshmark closet. And I call it Riley's Fab, Riley's Fab Closet after my daughter because it's going to be more junior based. And I think I talked about this in the last video. The Goodwill outlet down here is more, I'm finding more junior items. And so, the boss in me, because when it comes to the Goodwill outlet, there's so much at the Goodwill outlet. And so there's just a plethora of juniors for resale. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and help out the environment as well as my closet, as well as my wallet, I should say. So this was brand new, $27.90. So Forever 21, Abercrombie, Aeropostale, American Eagle, Celebrity Pink, kids clothing. I'm going to start putting all that stuff in that Poshmark closet at Riley's Fab Closet. You can follow me there. So stuff like this. These are junior shorts. These were $10. So I think it came up to like $1. What's 90% of 10? $1. All right, so let's keep going. And then I got this cute little Urban Outfitters top. This was originally $42, then went down to $19.99, and then Plato's had it for $8. But it's just a cute little playful top. Right? Let's see. I love this. So what I'm going to do, the stylist in me, I'm going to merchandise this and this together. This is like a turtleneck crop. And once again, in Florida, nobody's wearing a turtleneck at all. So there was stuff that I was buying that was nobody's looking at, honey. But I thought, sorry, as a crop, that's really cute, right? So I'm going to merchandise those together. And then last, I just have like 3 left. So these I actually purchased for a client, but she's not going to get them. She's like, girl, you trying to do too much, putting me in this these express sequin shorts. I think they're let me tell you something. Anytime, and maybe we need to do that. Do you want to do a video on how to wear sequin? Because when I see sequin, I immediately know how to wear it. But I feel like my, like my client, she's like, what am I going to do with this? So let me know. Shout out if you want me. Leave in the comments. Do you want me to do a video on how to wear sequin? Because there's so many ways you can make it sexy. You can make it funky. When I see this, I have so many ideas. So let me know. I'll do a video this week. Let me know. I'll make sure to do that. I'll put these to the side just in case you guys want me to do that video. Okay. All right. So I got these. Once again, this is why I'm on Weight Watchers right here, because this is what I would be wearing in South Florida. I'm sorry, this light is making it all. I'm going to get my act together. I promise you. Give me until August. I'm going to get my backdrop and everything together. But I say that to say, these BDG shorts in a 29, this is what I would be wearing in South Florida with a bikini top to go to Publix. You think I'm lying? I'm not playing. That's why I'm on Weight Watchers. So then we have this Fashion Nova dress. And once again, this is a teen center, teen focused Poshmark closet. And Fashion Nova is a very young brand. And so I think that this would fit in that store really nicely. If not, when I open back up my store, my regular store, I will, well, that's it. That's it for that. When I open back up my store, I will get that. Okay. And then, oh no, I have two more, three more. I have two more stuff. And I bought this top just because I liked the color play. I like the color. So that's the front, but then look at the back. Isn't that cute? I love that. Absolutely love that. Okay. So then here's some pieces that I bought for myself. So one of the things with Plato's Closet is that a lot of plus size, a lot of curvy girls don't shop there because they don't think they have their size. And in Chicago, I went to the one at Orland Park. I'll leave the video link up here. The one at Orland Park, I did really great. One shopping trip, I got like so much plus size stuff. Down here, not so much. But the Lord showed His favor. He looked in my direction, and He blessed me with this Ralph Lauren orange fabulousness. This was $16 and it was 90% off. So the Lord favored me with this dress. Isn't that gorgeous? Woo! And so let me show you how I'm going to wear this dress. You ready? You sure you ready? You ready? So I'm going to wear this with these shoes. Yeah, I sure am. So these are Jessica Simpson, and these came out, I'm gonna say, because I had the black and gold ones. These came out so long ago, and these are a fake of the Louboutins, because Louboutin had a style that was like this. Oh, I want to say 2012. So Louboutin had a style that came out like this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair this orange with this, because do you see how it pulls the orange out of the straps? You see the orange in the straps right here? And so when I wear this with this, it's totally going to work. I'll take a picture for you guys. Follow me on Instagram. You'll be able to see it. Okay? So I got those, and these were $16. It says 50 off, but they were actually 90% off of those. So I got these for me. And then I also got these. Aren't these hot? So these are BCBG Generation. And so these are shoes that I'm not necessarily going to walk around in every day, but dating out with my husband, going out with my girlfriends. These are shoes that I'm going to go from the house to the car, from the car to the restaurant. That's how I'm going to wear these. Don't think I'm running around. Although, my chica lindas here in South Florida, we know how we wear these to the mall. And that's why I'm on my Weight Watchers, so I can get on that. I'll be walking around in jeans, a tank, and these, like, for 8 hours. My girls in South Florida know they do that. Love it, love it. Anyway, that's it for me. The sale is going on yesterday and today. If you're in South Florida, make a run for the Plato's Closets in the South Florida area. I'll leave a link, or no, I'll leave the address of the one that I went to. You know what? I'll just go to their website. Just go to Plato's Closet and then put in your zip code and call your local Plato's Closet to see if they're having a sale today. And remember, leave a comment and let me know if you want me to do a video on how to wear sequins. Because for me, I mean, like I said, I already know how I wear sequins and how I want to wear them. So, love you. We never pay retail. I will put a video up this week on my trip to World Thrift, because World Thrift and Red, White, and Blue are my two favorite thrift stores in South Florida. And like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you already saw all the fabulousness that was there. So, but I did buy 3 pieces. I'll put up a video this week of what I found. All right. Love you. We never pay retail, and have a great week. And please tag me on your finds. I love to see what you guys shop and find and put together. It just makes my heart glad. All right. Bye. There are counterfeit Jimmy Choo, Louboutin, Manolo Blahniks out there, and a lot of times you can tell that it's not real because the symmetry of the stitching. Lining never lies. You're gonna hear me say that over and over again. The lining never lies. So natural fibers and synthetic fibers, what's the difference? And why does that add to cost?